So BLOT is coming today in Dandy's World, and let's just talk about some predictions about the toon. This user said, I bet BLOT's gonna be stealth and movement speed based. And another user says, I feel like BLOT's stealth would be high since he's a mime. However, this user says, yo, I had canon BLOT stealth 2-star, just like Louis and Yatta. This user said, chat, what if BLOT's ability copies other toons' abilities / stats? Oh wow, that would be so amazing. Oh wow, that sounds awesome. And it's like an active ability that it's on cooldown, and you can like choose which toon / ability you want to copy. Oh wow. This user predicts that BLOT's ability will be a passive since every circus toon has a passive ability. Interesting. This user says, what if BLOT's ability could build imaginary walls that Twisteds can't go through? Ooh. This user says something very interesting. They said, they look like an Icon droplet. Oh my gosh, I love them. Makes me think BLOT's ability would be similar to Roger's, where you get double the Icon for completing tasks. Imagine double Icon toon. Oh my word. This user says, in my opinion, BLOT's ability should be when he's being followed, he will leave a trail that slows Twisteds down. Ooh, that's interesting because if we look at the poster, BLOT does have ink dropping from his body, so that's possible. This user says, I can imagine BLOT's ability being a passive, which is just like 50% stealth increase during blackouts. Interesting. This user says, what if BLOT's ability is to make clones of himself after he gets hit? Make a clone that attracts Twisteds while he runs off. Oh, that sounds pretty fun actually. But then it might confuse your team and make them think that you're in trouble, so that can get a bit confusing for your teammates. This user said, what if BLOT's ability is just a V-mode? So basically, BLOT can complete machines instantly after a cooldown. I won't be surprised because it seems like Quell does often make toons trinkets and make trinkets toons like Yatta. Like Yatta's ability is similar to V. When she starts a machine, she can see all the Twisteds. So I won't be surprised if that's true. Yatta's requirements are pretty high. Own 15 or more toons. That's a lot of time in the game you need to spend to own 15 toons. But people that play the game a lot will definitely have more than 15 toons. And Louis' requirement was very easy. Complete all mastery quests on Poppy. That's very simple. I feel like BLOT will be in between Louis and Yatta in terms of requirements. So maybe like 1,500 Icon, maybe own a few toons, maybe research on Twisted Yatta or Twisted Louis, 50% or maybe even 100%.